Hello everybody, Hyper Mario Sunshine here, back with some more Pokemon Leaf Green. In the last episode, we started off our journey and picked our first Pokemon, Bulbasaur, who we nicknamed Leaf. Actually, let's check the stats on this thing. Hardy nature, so no IVs. No IVs being like the nature, I guess. I'm so used to calling IVs because of Fire Emblem Heroes, so... Anyways, well, now I've had my coffee, and now that's what I need to get going. What is that red box you have? Oh, you're working on your Pokedex. Then let me give you a word of advice. Whenever you catch a Pokemon, the Pokedex automatically updates its data. You don't know how to catch a Pokemon? I suppose I had better show you then. Oh, I forgot that this tutorial exists. I forgot that you're forced to watch it. Unlike in the original game. And he somehow finds a wild Weedle. And obviously he's going to show us how to capture a Pokemon. And actually, this is something that only appears in this game. This feature that they're going to show us in a bit. Anyways, and he's going to give us the Teachy TV. Yes, this is something that's only appeared in this game. And it's quite unique, actually. I remember when I was younger, I'd always just look at every video over and over again. I was like, whoa! I don't know why, for some reason, why my younger self was so entertained by the Teachy TV. And yeah, if you use it, it'll show you a whole bunch of stuff. So... And they'll have, this karate guy teach you everything. Anyways, heading up north. I believe there is, at least 2 new Pokemon, if I'm right. I believe one of them is Nidoran female and Nidoran male. Well, let's go check, if I'm right. Okay, finally we see a Pidgey after I was saying yes in the last episode. About talking about one. And there we go. I'm not sure if there's any specifically new Pokemon. I'm not sure off the top of my head. This route actually confuses me the most because it's such a short route. But there is new Pokemon up here. Actually, let's talk to this girl first. Heading to Viridian Forest. It's a natural maze in there. Be careful, you don't get lost. Okay, for a second I thought it was a different route. And here we are in Viridian Forest. You've got quite a lot of new Pokemon here. There is... Well, some of them appear more. For example, if I recall correctly, in Fire Red, Caterpies appear more, along with Metapod. While in Leaf Green, if I recall correctly, Kakuna and Weedle actually appear more. As we see, our first one is here. It's a Kakuna. And there is one last Pokemon that appears here, and it's the rarest of them all, and that is the mascot of the series, Pikachu. Pikachu has a very rare chance of being found in the wild. It's very good, especially if you picked Bulbasaur to get rid of those pesky flying types that you have to face. And it's also really good for Squirtle. And Charmander too, actually. Because then Squirtle has his not grass weakness, Well, yeah, Squirtle has a Water-type gym, which he can't really do much against. And, obviously, Pikachu can. And you also have Charmander, who does very poorly against the Water-type gym. And, yeah, that's pretty much about it. So, if you need a Pikachu, Pikachu's perfect. And it's definitely something that you can catch very early on. And can possibly stay in your team forever, because if you can evolve it with a Thunderstone, you get Raichu. One of the fastest Gen 1 Pokemon in the game. It did get a buff later on to become even faster, but I'm pretty sure it's still one of the fastest, along with Jolteon and Persian. We will get to Persian later on whenever we see Meowth. But what were you saying? What are you looking for? Oh, and here's the rare chance of Caterpie appearing. So you guys may be wondering, what am I looking for? Well, if my detailed explanation wasn't enough to point to where it was, I am looking for Pikachu. Now, this is the second Let's Play that I've actually used, and I'm actually using Pikachu. We're going to use regular Raichu here, actually, which is pretty surprising because in my last one I used Alolan. So we're going to be showing off the difference between using Alolan Raichu and using Raichu. So if you guys remember my Moon Let's Play that I did a while back, that I had a Pikachu that evolved into, well, Pichu that evolved into a Pikachu into a Alolan Raichu. So we're going to be looking here for a Pikachu, and it's going to be pretty rare to find because of how stupidly rare it is to find in the first place. And it's going to be our next partner. So yeah, while we're exploring here, there is quite a few items that you can find around here as well. Oh my god, we just found one! Well, that did not take long enough. Oh, we already missed an attack. Do not like that. Especially, I think we should have healed. Actually, never mind, I forgot. Bulbasaur isn't going to take much damage from Pikachu. Okay, we're good. We're good. You don't have to use Tackle again. We're going to use a Pokeball to catch Pikachu here. And as you can see, there is no gender differences yet, so it doesn't have the heart-shaped Pikachu tail. Oh. Yeah, and also Pikachu's catch rate isn't the best, so... Anyways, hopefully this one catches that. I bought a few extra Pokeballs just because of Pikachu, honestly. Oh, fuck. I forgot how older Pokemon games are much quicker for breakouts and catches. They aren't like super slow-mo and just like intensity. They're just right there and then. Oh, no. Please, no. Actually, I will attack again if it lowers our attack enough, and hopefully we don't accidentally land a crit. We still have a few Pokeballs left. Okay, use Growl again. Actually, we do need to change the attack speed too, now that I remember. Alright, we could use Tackle again. As long as it's not a critical hit. Okay, good. As critical hits ignore debuffs like Growl and whatnot. So that's why I'm a little afraid of using that there. Ugh. I don't know why he's being a little bit difficult to catch. Well, she, actually, because it's a girl. Okay, here we go. Yes! There we go! We have caught Pikachu. And... we'll give it a nickname. I forgot to read the Pokédex entry for it. I guess we'll name it Mac. Actually, no. Well, since it's a rat, we could name it Gouda. For Gouda cheese. Actually, no, I don't even know how to spell Gouda, so we'll name it... I want to name it something. Yeah, let's name it Gouda. Okay, I know how to spell Gouda. There we go. Gouda. For Gouda cheese. Alright, we have caught Pikachu. And actually, we're going to head back to the Pokemon Center. And we're actually going to go and take on a fight. Pikachu is Calm Nature. I don't know which one it lowers. I think it's neutral, if I recall correct. No, actually, no. I think it might be, like, minus, like, special defense or something. I don't remember. Yeah, we're going to head to the Pokemon Center right now. Heal up, and we're going to level up Pikachu just a bit, and then we're going to take on a little fight that's actually in the route where Mankey and Spearow were at, because that fight's a little optional, and why not? Let's do it. Yeah, really happy that we got the Pikachu there, because that is one of my partners. I believe this will probably be the last time we'll use Pikachu in a Pokemon game, maybe. The mouth was getting a little dry there, so a little water doesn't help. Well, a little water helps. Remember to stay hydrated. Anyways, now that we have Pikachu, we could cover our flying type weaknesses. which is very important because Bulbasaur obviously doesn't do well against those kind of Pokemon. Anyways, the fight's up there, so we don't want to run into it right now. Here we go, we get Gouda versus a Rattata, the first battle for our new captured Pikachu. Oh wow, I forgot Pikachu's defenses weren't really the best, like physical defenses. Nice. Here we go, I believe this should take out Rattata here. Oh, and it's a critical hit too, nice. Actually, we will skip the rest of this until we get Pikachu to a decent level. Level 5. This is something else that my Pokemon Let's Plays didn't have, is that we could skip, finally skip some of the grinding without having to do, like, stop the recording and shorten an episode. But yeah, now we could actually do this, so I'm actually really happy. That's why I want to do this a little bit sooner, so I could show what a Pokemon Let's Play should be for me. Let's get one more fight in. Why not? As you can see, Good is now level 5. And we got ourselves a battle that's right above us. I guess the Pokemon I was thinking of was actually in Let's Go instead, unless they're rare on this route, but honestly, I don't know at this point. And there we go. Anyways, if you head up here, it's Gary, well, not Gary, Blue. Hey, Leaf, you're off to the Pokemon League. Forget about it. You probably don't have any gym badges, do you? The guard won't let you through without them. By the way, did your Pokemon get any stronger? Right, a quick rematch with Gary, not Gary, Blue. I believe this is an optional fight. Oh god, I did not realize how grossly overleveled his Pidgey was. Oh no, this is already over for Pikachu. Oh. Well, Pidgey did get paralyzed, so that's good. Or Gouda. Get Bulbasaur in there to tackle. And finish up the job. Nice. We learned Vine Whip, that's really good. Now we have a grass type move that has a stab, and now if you don't know what stab is, stab allows us to, or if we land a super effective move, well actually no, stab is only if you have the same type, using the same type move, it does extra damage. So any of these other moves won't do damage, like tackle won't do extra damage, while Vine Whip will. I'm pretty sure Charmander has Ember here, so we're going to have to be very cautious with what it does. So let's use Leech Seed to get some health off of it. Well, it's using Scratch only? Really? Yeah, see, as you can see, if I were to use Tackle, maybe it would do the same damage, honestly. But since, like, we have Stab, it's doing that as well, so... Yeah, it's only using Scratch. I'm quite surprised. And this ought to do it. This next turn. One Vine Whip and maybe a Leech Seed should finish it off. Yes, it is. Yeah, I think without Pikachu there, we would have likely had lost this optional fight. And there we go. Rival Blue has been defeated. Aw, you just lucked out. I mean, you did get paralyzed, so I kind of did get a little lucky there, but you didn't decide to use Ember. Unless you don't even have Ember. And yes, he's being a dick as usual. Anyways, now that we're done here, let's head back to Viridian Forest after we heal up our Pokemon. And before, actually, instead of cutting off, I actually do wanted to explain something. So, yeah, I am timely. I do already know my entire team. Obviously, I already knew that we're catching Pikachu, so our next Pokemon probably won't be for a while now. Not a super long time, but it will take quite a bit. I actually don't even remember my Pokemon Crystal team. I think I do remember my Diamond team. I'm not sure. Honestly, all my Pokemon Let's Plays need to be redone, except for Moon. I think Moon was probably my most successful one. Oh, there is a... Hold on. There is an item here. It was a good thing that I didn't cut off quite yet. Get up here. Yeah, by the way, if you're wondering why isn't... if you're new to the game, and you're wondering why is it so slow wear the running boots, we'll get there in a bit. When we get to that. So yeah, there we go. Potions over there. I believe it was a secret item in the original game, if I'm not mistaken. Like a hidden item. I believe it was a super potion too. We're back on Route 2, and we should be right back into Viridian Forest. So yeah, now we're going to officially start our first dungeon without any cutting off to get a Pikachu. So here we go. Oh yeah, also now that we're done, we could... Oh, wait, not that. Forgot that there's options, but anyways, if you... Yeah, let's go to options. Go. Let's give it a retro style. There we go. Nice. Alright. I believe there's some extra items here. There is quite a few trainer battles here that we have to do that are both optional and required. Oh, excuse me. I believe that shouldn't slow us down. Pikachu's just way too fast for Weedle. I also do like how they have like a little retro Pokemon frame. It's a really nice touch. Let's see if there's any items here. I do remember that there is an item over here. Yes, there is. And let's see what this is. It's a Kakuna. Yeah, as you can see there, you could really tell the difference. If you're playing Fire Red right now, you'd probably be running into a lot of Metapods and Caterpies. Well, in this game, it's the exact opposite. Oh, it has Shed Skin, which is pretty unique. I believe that it appeared in this gen only. And too bad Harden isn't really going to do much because electric types are special attacks. I believe in Gen 4 and onward, they actually make the physical and special spreads between moves. So, like, Thunder Punch isn't special anymore, it's now physical. So, yeah, Gen 4 does that. Gen 3 doesn't quite yet. Alright, there we go. We got the little Pokeball that was here. And, yeah. Let's head off and actually start the dungeon now that we got the items that I recall in this area. I'm pretty sure there's more, but I'm honestly not familiar with them. Yeah, there is a chance we could get poisoned, so... Oh yeah, there is one. I actually did forget one, which is in the front. I'm not sure if we actually got it or not. If it was the antidote that was in the tree that was at the entrance. And Guda's finally getting there. It's a little sacrifice in that battle against Blue was well worth it. Is it in here? Yes, it is. It's an antidote. There we go. I remember this is where I was shiny hunting Pikachu when I was playing Let's Go. I believe I tried Jigglypuff afterwards. I did get Vulpix, and I wanted to try getting Bulbasaur here. I was doing Let's Go. Maybe we'll do Let's Go one day. I don't know. There's just so many. Now that I have, like, you know, a capture card and I realize that, like, that Pokemon games are now on console, It's just like opening up so many Pokemon Let's Play ideas. But then again, if I did want to do a Let's Go playthrough, it would basically be this game, except, you know, with Pokemon Go mechanics. And quite easier, too. Anyways, we got our first trainer battle that isn't Gary, or Blue, or whatever you want to call him. And we get Pokemon Bugcatcher Rick. And obviously, bug catchers are going to have their bugs. Anyways, I believe this isn't an required fight, but I just wanted to do because this basically is the first Pokemon trainer most people do face, besides Blue. Like, unless some people that just, like, somehow randomly skipped him because they didn't see him in the original games, then probably it would be the first required fight of the game. That would be most people's first fights. I'm pretty sure most people went into this guy to begin with. And we grew up to level 7. Now, if you're wondering why I'm leveling up Pikachu a lot now, is that Pikachu isn't really going to be used a lot in the next gym, which is the Rock-type gym, and if you remember the Pokemon anime, Pikachu isn't really good against rocks. So yeah, that's why we're leveling him up for now, so that he isn't left behind when our Bulbasaur takes command for the gym. And I can't believe Caterpie actually lowered our speed that much, to the point that we can't even, like, attack first. And there we go. Bugcatcher Rick has been defeated. Yeah, let's take on this guy too, why not? Yo, you can't jam out if you're a Pokemon trainer. I mean, that kind of makes no sense. Any Pokemon trainer could jam out. Anyways, Weedle should be quite easy to take out, unless we get poisoned here. I was like really clenching there because I thought we were going to get poisoned. Alright, we're doing quite well actually. I'm surprised that this guy's Pokemon trainer levels, well not levels, his Pokemon levels are pretty high. Actually, his Weedle should actually evolve by now, too. Oh, no! That was quite bad. Okay, Gouda grew up a level, that's good. That's always good. And we learned Thunder Wave, so we can always get a guaranteed paralysis. Or paralyze our opponent. And we got Cocoon out next. I guess we'll leave Pikachu out unless we don't have any potions. Okay, we have a potion. I was quite surprised there, especially because critical hits, I don't know why if it's just me or if it's actually a true fact that critical hits make, like, status effects more often. So if I were to use Thundershock and get a critical hit, I always feel like I get more paralysis whenever it's a critical hit. I don't know if that's just me or not, or if it's just like the actual game. And honestly, Harden isn't going to do much. I'm pretty sure if it was facing Bulbasaur, actually, us attacking it wouldn't do much at all to it at first. And even with Harden, it would probably make it even worse for us. And nice. Doug has been defeated. Yeah, later on, we're not going to make these kind of encounters as, often. I think there's another trainer up here. Yeah, this is like probably the only few times that we're going to make optional fights on screen, because, I mean, it's early on, and I do want to talk about this game quite a bit. I'm actually quite surprised that they're this high level. What do they expect? Then again, I'm like so used to newer Pokemon games, it's not even funny. So maybe they're like, we're expecting us to be at this, or like to be a little bit below. So it'd be like a challenge. And nice, Gouda has almost caught up with Mint here. I guess we'll change to Mint later on. Let's get Gouda to like at least level 10. And yeah, we're actually coming a little bit short on the episode here, but we will probably save once we make it to Pewter City. Ways, I believe there are only bug catchers in this place, actually, now that I remember. Oh. And actually, in the original, there was an infamous glitch that only occurred here. And it allowed you to get, like, a level 100 Nidoking, which is, like, really crazy. Wish we had an elixir. I would have definitely healed up Pikachu by now. But we should be fairly close. Oh wow, it's the very rare chance we find a Metapod. I think it's almost as rare as Pikachu, but... Anyways, we got an item here. Let's see what it is. I believe it's a potion. Yes, it is. And next up we have... I believe there's 2 trainer fights. So, one of the, in the original game, yeah, you pause, like... If, let's say if I was here and I paused, like, at the exact frame that I moved upward, I would trigger the fight, but then, like, I would save something, and then, like, it would just be weird. Like, you have to, like... It was, like, a very weird glitch to encounter, but yeah, you would, basically cause the game to think that you run into, like, a level 0 Nidoking, and, like, just one level up, and it becomes, like, level 100, so it's, like, super crazy and broken. I'm not sure how people, like, found these out back then, especially, like, the internet wasn't so widespread, so that it went place to place rather quickly. Anyways, now that we got him paralyzed, I guess this will make it easier for Mint here. Actually, I'm gonna go back and look at my Pokemon team, see what they were after this huge recording session, because I am recording this the same day as the first episode, and that did not do much at all. Yeah, I am recording this the same day as the first episode. And actually, on Twitter, it was trending that people were deciding between Bulbasaur, Charmander, and Squirtle once more. So, yeah, I don't know why people always bring up those 3. Like, I love any Pokemon starter, but some of them I just love a little bit more than others, and Gen 1 starters are just a little too overhyped. Let's be honest here. I don't want people always decide to pick them because of nostalgia. I'd pick any of the later starters from any later gen over the Gen 1 starters. Except for maybe Chikorita. I'd pick anybody over Chikorita. And Tepig. And Turtwig. Yeah, that's about it. And here we are. We are finally out. I believe it's this trainer that I was talking about. Oh, evolution cancel. Oh. Never mind. I remember one of these trainers gave, like, a TM, unless I'm thinking of the wrong generation of Pokemon. And, yeah, we're still on Route 2. I can't believe there's, like, 2 portions of Route 2 that are, like, sandwiched in between. Sandwiching Viridian Forest in between them. But, anyways, we are here in Pewter City. We're finally here. And, what is this? It's a Jigglypuff. Yawn. Wait, when Jigglypuff sings, Pokemon get drowsy. Me too. And yeah, the Jigglypuff does sing its iconic song from the anime. Anyways, now that we're here at Pewter City, we're going to save it for the next episode. Love my videos, hit the like button, make sure to subscribe to my channel, really appreciate it. Next time on Pokemon Leaf Green, we're going to be taking on our first gym fight with Gouda and Mint are by our side.